my new book. Wasn't expecting to get a package, least of all from Melee Island. I guess Mojo works in mysterious ways. Told me everything I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few... I hate it when he does that.
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead.
What?
But first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me. Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
Där är det. Oh, hi.
Hello. Excuse
Oh, hi,
me?
Bob.
So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like a word.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. Ye must be even more stupid than you look. Threepwood belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
Son of a bastard. Come back here. I gotta cheat then. Come back here, you slow bastard. Bastard. Oh. Let's go so high. snakker man.
No more autographs.
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
Thank you. Kobe. Next up, the son of a scumbar. Yeet. Yo ho, how life for me.
This had better be worth interrupting our...
The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the 3 legendary trials.
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pirate must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest.
What?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure hunting. And gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. You can always ask us for advice.
It's the least we can do for making the legendary trials so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. Well, I can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Seamus Grave where all were reading.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again. Get to the point.
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that how?
We could have told him that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Do you bring news? You are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you.
That's a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island.
That is the mighty pirate sword used by the legend of Monkey Island. Well, it's to us. And if you want to be taken seriously by the sword master of Melee Island, this is the cutlass you need.
Vad var så Area 15? Jeg vet, den story-greia er gammel, men jeg er ikke så gammel da. What?
Ahoy there, fancy pants.
Ja, bla bla, kan vi snakke med
Welcome
deg?
back, Not unless you've got but I do have a few spare. Ahoy there, fancy pants. Well, I'll be. You actually got it signed. That'll do nicely as store credit. Now take your time and look around. I'm open all hours.
Then there's a rubber chicken.
gold's no good to me. A trade? Maybe I could make the shelves in that old mansion must. Is that one of the governor's famous sea charts? Okay, you got a deal. The treasure map is yours. Nobody else wanted it anyway.
Return to me. Now you are almost ready for what lies ahead. But I have one last gift to bestow. I have used the last of your root beer, along with many other strange and dangerous ingredients, to brew a magnificent mojo potion of unrivaled potency. Now it is time to dispel the mist that cloaks us from those in your world. Take my potion to the island lookout and pour it into the fire. Set Melee Island free. Take my potion. Take my potion.
And now begins the long walk. Hva er det musikk på?
What's happening?
What the? Wow. Wait. Wait. Wait, what? That, nah. That, nah. Jeg håper på tårer. Det er det Black Pearl! Ok, jeg må bare se på det. Do the monkey. Jeg hater Jeg skjønner ikke at to the boss gate dance on I got some beauty. That was just terrifying as hell.
Oh, the day I'm having. I suppose I should have known the bridge to Smirk's place would be impassable, and that LeChuck's crew would be waiting for me. Fortunately, I was already in a really foul mood, so I had a few choice insults in mind to throw them off balance before they could surround me. It didn't take long before my trusty tree branch was reduced to matchwood, but I had one more ace up my sleeve. This fog, though. It's more than a spot of sea mist, and it's closing in around me. It won't be long before the whole island's swallowed up. I'm sorry, Guybrush. I have to save myself before I can save you. At least you'll be safe here, in Dreamland.
Was there ever a real troll here? Probably not. But if someone's willing to go that far just for a herring, I don't want to make them angry.
Alt det gjorde det i seg er helt tungt. Look! It's purple! Is Jackie? Is it Pearl? It's a mother effing black pearl. What the heck? Okay, just that pearl there.
The trophy of legendary treasure huntery. Why, it's even more spectacular than I believe. And it will make a fine ingredient for a most exquisite elixir. Also, you have yet to conquer the legendary Trial of Thievery. A precious idol now lies in the hands of a devious trickster who must be outwitted before it can be claimed. Do not be discouraged by the legendary Trial of the Sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Okay, jeg skal bare gjøre se nu. The mother effing black. Oh, what's that about pearl? Girl.
I don't want you to feel any pressure.
Why the hell are you? Ah, for det går mod. Girl.
Take a walk. Clear your head. I'll be waiting.
Jeg føler faktisk at jeg er tilbake.
getting some great deals in stock.
Headless monkey, what the fuck?
Take all the time you need.
Men det skipet her borte, jeg har også sett det skipet. Det en gallion da.
When you see something you like, I'll be right here.
Always. I like this one.
Would you mind getting out of my way?
Oh, so okay.
How much are you looking to spend? I got all day.
Det som var pest at han har snakket i grader.
I know. It can be so hard to choose.
Oh man, that's all.
There's still time to change your mind.
Oh man.
This is where I purchased my first ever pirate ship, the mighty Sea Monkey. Well, actually, it wasn't all that mighty, but it had a lot of personality.
Despite having next to nothing left to rely on, I've managed to make it all the way to the Bay of Melee. And here, I've found what I was looking for. I hadn't given our honeymoon ship much thought since we got to Melee. I barely remember arriving. But here it is, anchored and overpriced at Stan's previously owned vessels. Ordinarily, I'd have marched down there and given that gabby little grafter a piece of my mind. But I needed to be discreet. So, I've arranged a distraction. While Stan's busy fussing over his malfunctioning grog rowboat, I'll be able to sneak aboard my ship. For once, I don't have the luxury of planning ahead, but I'll figure the... Guybrush, my plunder bunny. I'll be back.
Step aside, please. Time is money. I get it. Buying a ship, it's like I always say. Just kidding. That's a little brand. Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Tell you what. Well, that's why the sign says Stan's previously owned vessels, friend. I buy boats from anyone who's looking to sell. Unfortunate gold. No, but hey, you bet. Ever since the legend of Monkey Island arrived, crews have come from far and wide. Everyone stops by once they catch word of our amazing deals. I'd take a vacation, but I just couldn't bear to walk away from this place and break the hearts of so many. Oh, hey, that reminds me. How's your shopping spree going? Anything caught your eye? Well, be sure to let your old buddies... Oh, that's just a formality. Believe... Don't be a stranger now.
Ja, jeg skal bare se. Fredag. Kan laste. Den, ta til hans. Den. Jeg vet noen andre. Jeg må tilbake i skolen. Faen. Hvis noen ikke husker den ødelagte greia, som var en bit på... Nå er jeg Good Sponsor. Åh, faen. Det som fikk meg chill, så var det litt kjøpt lus. Skal jeg si at det fortsatt inkluderer A Pirate's Life, greia, mens det i andre Tall Tales.
Hook Island, home to my old shipmate Meathook. That's a very flashy sign for someone who says they hate visitors.
Knocking on it.
Hey, it's my new favorite customer. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. It's like I always say, if you don't keep... Just kidding. That's a little... Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from You bet. Ever since the legend of... I'd take a vacation, but... Oh, hey, that reminds me. How's your shopping spree going? Well, be sure to let your old buddy... Oh, that's just a formality. Well, that's why the sign says Stan's previously owned vessels, friend. I buy boats from anyone who's looking to sell. Unfortunately, I can't take on any new stock until I've cleared out some space here on gold. No. Pieces of 8 are the accepted currency. But hey, that shouldn't...
Kanskje jeg skal lese mat.
I'll just be squeezing past now. Wow, love that enthusiasm. But what say we match you with the ship of your dreams before we talk about those amazing upgrades? I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. It's like I always say, if you don't keep my ship... Just kidding. That's a little brand and marketing joke. Seriously, don't worry about the paperwork. Tell you what, if you're sailing a ship from Stan's previously owned vessels and it sinks, and everyone is killed, we'll talk.
What the crap?
Let's talk about money. Your money. When you see something you like, I'll be right here. What else can I show you? Take a walk, clear your head.
Despite I hadn't ordered whilst Guybrush.
I knew it. One of my ships is calling to you. Hey, how about a little breathing room? I get it. Buying a ship. Wow, you really get around. You can simply smell the history rolling off it. I bought her at a discount because none of her cannons are operational, but that makes her perfect for a pleasure cruise. Stay right there.
Jeg har lyst til å høre om hva han sier om The Black Pearl.
Step aside, please. Time is money. Magnificent, ain't she? This is one of the most notorious and fearsome ships across the whole of the Caribbean.
Right.
And definitely not an unlicensed copy. I know what you're thinking. How'd Stan get a hold of a beauty like this? Well, I'm afraid a good entrepreneur never reveals trade secrets. What matters is that she's the fastest ship on the waves.
Ah!
Guaranteed 100% free from cursed animals. Though I gotta say, she doesn't come cheap.
Du måtte si det. Du måtte si det.
Wait for me! Oops! Don't mind me. You have a keen eye, friend. That's the Headless Monkey, as featured in Great Shipwrecks of Our Century, a very prestigious catalog of naval calamity. According to the logbook, she was sunk, salvaged, restored, crewed, sailed, scuttled again, and now she exists as some kind of weird ghost galleon. I don't know how or why, I just know that it makes her a truly special ship. Lightweight, nimble, slightly transparent, she's got it all. Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? Let's talk about money. Your money. I get it. Buying a ship is a big decision. Take all the time you need. I get it. Buying a ship. It's like I always say. If you don't... Just kidding. Serious. Tell you... Look out, world! Stan is coming through! Ah, this is one of our compact models. But what she lacks in capacity, she makes up for in convenience. Her star feature is the drink dispenser attached to the back. Why sail all the way to a tavern just to fill your tankard when you can have grog on demand? Unfortunately, I can't sell this one right away. Some lout jammed a doubloon in the coin slot and we're waiting on replacement parts. Such a pity. When you've made a decision, I'll be here. I get it. Buying it. All right, let's talk financing. Our top-of-the-line model is the Black Pearl, which is competitively priced at 20,000 pieces of 8. That's economics, my friend. You have to spend money. An example of our budget models would be the Headless Monkey. Absolutely within your price range and the perfect ship for your needs. That's why it breaks my heart to inform you that she's already been sold. I'm just waiting on her new owner to collect her. Sorry, but that's life. Perhaps we can discuss some of the other... I get it. Sorry, but I couldn't possibly divulge that kind of confidential client information. All right, take it easy. If you must know, it was purchased by a guy named Meat Hook. He runs a little place over on Hook Island. He told me that some unfortunate circumstances require him to set sail, and pronto. So I sold him the ship to do it. Listen, I've got a reputation to think of. If I pulled out of a completed transaction, tell you what. If you deal with Meat Hook directly and he gives you his bill of sale, I'll sign the headless monkey over to you. Everybody, if you hurry, you could probably still catch Meat Hook before he leaves. If
Nå klarer jeg det. Nå gjorde jeg ikke. Oh. Have that.
I already told you, sorry, but that shit belongs to me now. On you. Har, 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 har. Even if you could somehow tame the beast, there's a bunch of preparation work. Wow, you really mean it? I don't know what to say. Not even the legend of Monkey Island has ever been this nice. Okay, let's do it. First things first. We need to fix up that cage. Get rid of those broken cutlasses and find some planks to repair the door. I bet there are plenty lying around outside.
Ja, da holder den. The lever that shuts the door is broken. We'll need some kind of handle to repair it. Something sturdy, too. Driftwood won't last 5 seconds. Go and see what you can find. Okay, listen up. This next part is of the utmost importance. I need you to bring me some concentrated banana grease. It has to be the banana kind. You got that? captain's crunch. Bossing you around has given me an appetite. All that's left now is to capture the beast. Its lair is in a cave near here, but you'll be torn apart if you go in unprepared. Lucky for you, there's a shanty that helps to quell its murderous rage. I have the two written down somewhere.
Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is the one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing
Seriøst?
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
Don't just stand there. Get it back in the cage and shut the door. I don't believe it. You have the guts, the courage, the sheer audacity to face down the beast in its lair and wrestle it back into captivity. And you're still alive. Now I can rebuild my shattered dreams and make this place the tourist trap it was always destined to be. Here, take my bill of sale. I don't need a ship anymore. I'm staying right here on Hook Island to guard the beast and rake in the silver.
Just let me eat my weight in glee. I live
After LeChuck kidnapped Elaine, I came here and asked Meathook to join my crew. Convincing him I should be the captain was weirder than I expected.
profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I
Jeg vet ikke. Alt er så vant til å tale og trykke R i stedet for Fortnite. Jeg er som reload. Derfor er jeg vant til å trykke R. Jeg er som reload. Skjønner at jeg har spilt så mye Fortnite. Look, it's the black pearl. Woohoo! morsomt å se at Black Pearl er med. Jeg kødder ikke. And I'm not even playing the Black Pearl. Nei. Not even playing the mother Pirates Life Tales. What the heck? Let's try to go again.
What in the world is serving me at this time of night? Ought to show a little respect. Where did I put this? Oh, there it is.
What do you want? Well, you got... Yeah, well, you heard wrong. Maybe that was true a long time ago, but not anymore. Who do you think cut down the trees, planed the wood, hauled it to the river, and rebuilt the bridge with their own 2 hands? Me. That's who. Because I thought maybe I could keep away all the pirate wannabes who come to my door and bother me. So much for that idea. Now let me guess. You want me to Oh, that's priceless. Listen, there isn't a pirate alive better than the legend of Monkey Island. To even come close will take years of practice and the quickest wits in the Caribbean. But business has been slow since Guybrush became governor, I guess. Stop wasting my time. If you hurry, you could probably still... Would you mind? Well, aren't you the shrewd negotiator? Congratulations! And now that you've got a ship, it's time to talk about all the extra features you'll be needing. We've been getting some... Ooh, now I really shouldn't have left these on display. They're actually reserved for a very important client who's one of my most loyal customers. But you know what? I really feel like we've bonded today. There's a genuine connection forming between us. That's why I couldn't bear to see you go into battle without these cannons. I just don't know how I'd live with myself. If you want them, they're yours. Or did you have a different purchase in mind? These are bargains from... You know, nothing screams pirate like standing at the helm of your ship, gripping the wheel tightly as you steer this way and that. But tell me, have you thought what would happen if that wheel suddenly exploded, skewering you with 1,000,000 deadly shards? I've seen it happen. That's why I always keep at least one of these in stock. You're not just buying a new wheel, you're buying peace of mind. You can't put a price on that. Now, has anything else caught your eye? Ooh, one of these beauties caught your interest? Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Stan, my ship already has a capstan. But you know what she doesn't have? She doesn't have a bona fide obsidian capstan with improved ratcheting, easy glide rotational action, and custom grip intensifiers, of course. You've heard the saying, weigh anchor. Well, this, my friend, is the only way to anchor. What else can I show you today? What else can I show you? Now this is an item for the discerning ship captain. Why cram all your outfits in a moldy old clothing chest when you could store them in style? That's solid wood from a sure, absolutely. There, see? Plenty of room to hide. And I'm waving my arms around, too. In fact, now that I think about it, I think you could fit an entire crew in here. Maybe add a little table, some seating, really carve yourself out some personal space aboard ship. It can be so important to take 5 minutes of me time, you know? It's so warm and cozy, I almost don't want to leave.
But if I stay in here, who's gonna sell you this cover? Uh-oh, looks like we've run into a little technical issue. Nothing I can't handle, just give me a second.
Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep.
What is going on out there?
Fire spreading all around my room.
You'll have to make an appointment.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
Sorry, occupado. Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessel. I'll be right out. I hope.
Ama no är turist. Ja, jag kan titta nu.
Got ships to show.
Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of
Bye-bye now.
kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Someday
What was that loud splashing sound? Why can I smell salt water? And why do I feel seasick? Hey, this thing actually makes for a pretty good ship. There may just be a market for these.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my
Vad hittar du?
My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. I wanna taste your content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption.
Left 3, right 4, left 3.
I wanna taste consumption, breathe faster to waste.
I do that. I do that. I do that. Hey!
Wanna be carefree lately,
Despite some questionable methods, you have claimed the idol of many hands from its hiding spot. I shall use it to pep the potency of my potion.
Åh, helkotten.
Do not be discouraged by the legendary trial of the sword. Out in the forest, someone waits to guide your blade on its path to glory.
Åh,
I love visiting the circus, but after meeting the Fettuccine brothers, I think I prefer to stay in the audience.
You are so irresponsible. Me? You're the one who insisted upon audience participation. People only take part if there's a big flashy prize.
But 10,000 pieces of egg? We don't have that kind of money.
Won't you relax? Nobody is actually going to succeed at this. It's impossible. They'll try, they'll fall, the audience will laugh, and everyone will go home happy.
We don't know that it's impossible. And we can't possibly test it ourselves.
So we find a volunteer. Snappies that can meet ahead.
Fish egg.
Toady.
Whistle.
Shush, we have company.
Welcome! Come in, come in! Your timing could not be better. How would you like a chance to win a prize?
A grand prize
A glorious grand prize?
of 10,000 pieces of eight.
Or thereabouts.
By being the first to try our death-defying
But perfectly safe, huh?
melee
the spectacular!
The latest, greatest creation of the amazing, acrobatic,
Fabulous! Flying! Phenomenal!
Fettuccini Brothers!
That's us!
When you are ready to become a superstar, talk to my brother Bill about your costume.
And my brother Alfredo to go through the routine. We'll be ready when you are. You have to be in costume. Have you never been? The most improver you... Pirates and the pirates. But you can ring it.
What?
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my
Okay,
way
blå.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the
Vad flatnar inte... Åh, den här postbudgeten.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
Jag kan känna den. Lite grann upp.
So, what do you say? Ready to take on our challenge? It's the latest.
Så vilken bjälle? Den är.
You can do it!
You're a natural!
Get to the next bed.
Åh. Hæ? Jeg må hoppe, ja.
Oh, sorry. You're disqualified.
They're actually doing it!
Nei, det er ikke noe enkelt greier.
We'll make it too easy.
Kan jeg ikke sprinte på... Hvor jeg skal klare å hoppe her? Ja. Oi.
They're actually doing it!
Har jeg gjort det?
I think they can make it.
Ja, jeg øver på nytt, ja. Jeg må mot dit. Men jeg skal bo... Dit? Oh shit!
possible. Now what do we do?
Hey, come over here, Prego. We need to talk about your prize. Now, see here. I know we said that the grand prize was 10,000 pieces of eight,
But we forget to mention the administration fees.
we did. Oh, we did. And the mandatory Tri-Island Entertainment tax.
Canon maintenance charges.
Custom cleaning.
Voluntary compulsory contribution to the Melee Island Circus Orphans Foundation.
And the freight charges. So taking all of that into the account.
Your prize totals 404 pieces of eight. I'm so jealous.
I never expected to take part in a traveling circus, but Alfredo and Bill talked me into becoming a human cannonball. I can still taste the gunpowder.
Raten jeg glemte å skifte tilbake. Nå begynner det å ta av.
Now what do you want? Well, you got my... Yeah, well, you heard wrong. Maybe that was true a long time ago, but not anymore. Who do you think cut down the trees, planed the wood, hauled it to the river, and rebuilt the bridge with their own two hands? Me. That's who. Because I thought maybe I could keep away all the pirate wannabes who come to my door and bother me. So much for now, let me guess. Listen, there isn't a... But business has been slow. You do, huh? Tell you what, it won't help you match up to the Legend of Monkey. If, that is, you can prove you're serious. I said show me a mighty pirate sword. Stop wasting my time.
No. Copy.
Now what do you want? That's what I wanted to see. A blade fit for the Legend of Monkey Island. I guess you can come inside. I remember the day Guybrush Threepwood came knocking on my door. Just like you did. I thought he was a wimpy little maggot who wouldn't last 10 seconds against the Sword Master. But now, he's the Legend of Monkey Island and a role model for pirates everywhere. Just goes to show what you can accomplish if you believe in yourself. Now, I'm sure you're a big fan, and the idea of facing a living legend churns your guts up inside. But I say you've got to face that fear and use it to make you stronger. Just want you to know I don't do this with just anyone. But I'm gonna put you up against the legendary machine. I think we can skip the basics. You've come this far, and any pirate can swing a lump of metal around. It's not just what you do, it's what you say that matters. Let's start simple. Use your sword to block the machine's attacks. I attack, you defend. That's how this part works. I said block, as in defend yourself. Now it's your turn. Attack the machine. But what if, while we were fighting, I were to suddenly say, my swordplay will amaze you?
I used to be the lost boy running insane. Used to be the ghost boy looking for fame.
That wasn't a retort. When I say, my swordplay will amaze you, you should come back at me with something like, yeah, I'm amazed you've lasted this long. Time to protect yourself. Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. No, try something more like, well, everyone loves a good joke. My turn to attack. Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. I already told you this one. Time to protect yourself. Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. Choose your retort more carefully. You ready to block my attacks? Let's try another. My swordplay will amaze you. You call that a comeback?
Gosh dang it.
My turn to attack. Let's try another. My deeds are spoken of worldwide. Come at me again. That's more like it. Now, try insulting me. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Learned everything I can teach you. All you can do now is get out there and learn as many insults as you can. Here's a map with locations that are popular among sword fighters. Go and pick some fights. When you're ready to challenge the sword master, you'll know it. As for me, I should probably fix up the machine. It's been a long time since it's taken such a beating. Now go on, get out of here.
have strayed into the presence of Murray, the demonic... Oh, it's you again. That useless body you found for me got smashed to pieces. Talk about shoddy craftsmanship. Well, I washed up on a beach. There was this whole thing with a hermit crab before I gnawed my way up the vine to freedom. I won't bore you. Anyway, now that you're here, you can provide me with some entertainment. Spots like this are great for sword fighting contests. Did you come here to talk or did you come here to fight? When you get a chance to, and if you were to... It's very simple. Block their strikes with your sword and try to land some hits of your own. After a while, your enemy, if you can think of a good comeback, sometimes you'll get a chance. Oh, and don't try running away, sneaking around while they're insulting you, or any other stupid tricks. If your opponent gets bored with you, you lose. The trick is to remember... I smell another sword fight. Let's see how cruel you can be.
I'll never turn down a good fight. Need to catch your breath. Take this.
Don't let them intimidate you.
I'm here to take your life.
I bet there's more where that came from.
Oh, my feelings. You win this round.
I've seen enough. You might just be ready to face the Sword Master without being totally annihilated. Her location is a closely guarded secret, but I stole some instructions that should help you find her. Try and ignore the bite marks. Now go, challenge the Sword Master, and bring them to their knees with a relentless barrage of your most merciless insults.
Look at you. Looking. It's about time you got one.
Don't just ignore my... Hey, that one really stings.
My wisest enemies run away.
My blade is in perfect condition. Before they smell your breath.
Oh, so this is your first one.
Keep away from me. People tremble whenever I speak.
Nei, flaten.
You're looking a little flushed.
You're looking flashy. Only from laughing at you.
My sword is famous all over the
That one really stings.
That no one's heard of you at all.
I've never been so insulted.
Oh, Grimsy's done for. We're the only ones left.
We give up. You win.
That should send LeChuck a message. Don't mess with the legend of Monkey Island. Or his friends.
Well, this sure wasn't how I expected things to go. But now you can tell the pirate leaders you fought with the Swordmaster. Nobody ever said it had to be on different sides.
And this medallion will be your proof. If you're trying to complete the 3 trials, you'll need it. It seems LeChuck suspects something of our plans, but he'll not prevent us from creating a truly magnificent mixture, and Carla's medallion will play its part. With this final triumph, you've gathered everything I need to complete the greatest elixir of my illustrious career. Return to my shop, and together we shall free Guybrush from his curse.
Der. Der.
As a former governor and frequent pirate, I'm used to going where I please. But right now, I might as well be in the cells with Otis. At least everyone knows he's a prisoner. I knew there would be one person on Melee who could help me make Guybrush see the truth. So tonight, I decided to visit Corinna. The new guards had other ideas and told me the shop was closed by order of the governor. I considered forcing my way past, but something told me that it'd be a bad idea. Guybrush barely knows I'm in the room nowadays, but I should still have friends on Melee. At least I hope so. Someone with a blade to watch my back. The guards have set up some sort of checkpoint leading into town. That's why I will be taking the back route into the forest. I think I can still remember the way.
Tak.
From From a trial of discovery, a path home is revealed. From a trial of deceit, truth no longer concealed. From a trial of the sword, new strength shall now impart. The fog that clouds the mind flees from the courage of the heart. It is time. Return to the governor's mansion and confront Guybrush. Together, we shall expose the legend of Monkey Island as nothing more than the tall tales of a would-be pirate lord.
What's with all the commotion? I'm never gonna be able to finish my memoirs when everything's so noisy. Hey, I remember you, but the guards told me you'd left town.
It has been a long time, Guybrush Threepwood. Far longer than you know. Perhaps you would do me the honor of joining us in a toast, for old time's sake.
I guess a little refreshment couldn't hurt. What's in the bottle?
My own recipe, brewed for the legend of Monkey Island.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers! Ugh, tastes like breath mints mixed with cat sweat. I think I'll stick to grog. Oh, what's in this stuff?
The truth.
Oh yeah? Because I think the truth is gonna make me... Whoa, what the? Why am I in the governor's mansion? Wait, I remember. LeChuck, his sword, and then everybody was there, cheering for me, calling me a legendary pirate just like I always wanted. But none of it was real. I've been such an idiot.
We all have dreams, Guybrush. Sometimes the hard part is knowing that you have to wake up.
Wake up? Elaine! If LeChuck thinks I'm still stuck in his fantasy world, he won't be expecting me to hunt him down. I'm gonna gather my things, find myself a ship, and rescue Elaine before it's too late.
Your plan is bold, but the Sea of the Damned is vast. LeChuck's vessel could be anywhere.
Now, if LeChuck's using memories of our past for his evil schemes, there's only one place he'll be hiding. Somewhere I still know how to reach. It's time I went back to Monkey Island. I know you came here to save me, but I can't leave just yet. Listen, you fought off LeChuck's crew. You completed the 3 trials. I could really use your help.
Now that the curse is broken, the people of Melee will no longer see Guybrush as the legend of Monkey Island. He'll need to make amends before he can depart. Return to the waters you call home. When Guybrush is ready to begin his journey, I shall make certain you are at his side.
This place may not be the actual Melee Island, but it sure feels real. Yeah, I'd say most folks in the Caribbean think of it as being a myth, I suppose. Untamed oceans and sea monsters. When the Pirate Lord sent us a person, I can't really... She's still out. Ugh, same old LeChuck. But there's something strange about that new sword of his. It's so hypnotic. Well, we shouldn't underestimate him. Now, I'll have to dig through my belongings, but next time we meet, I'll have a little surprise in store.
Ja, den er ganske seig ut da. Da tar jeg endelig denne recordingen her, og så bare starter på nytt så jeg får